Sometimes is people with that behavior get rewarded. And so you ask yourself, now how did they get that job? But what I want for you all is to understand what it means to be great leaders. Because as business people, as entrepreneurs, you will have to interact with people, and having healthy interactions and relationships are going to be critical to your success. No one wants to work for you. If you decide, how many of you want to work in corporate America? So if no one wants to work for you, no one wants to join your team, it's going to be difficult to get the best and brightest on your team. And there's something about millennials that I talk to the companies that I consult with today. There's something about millennials. You all will give up really quick. If something's not right, you're out of there. In my day, as I grew up, we kind of just hung in there. The culture for us was, you know, yes, it's not the best, but we'll just hang in there. Your generation operates very differently. So it's going to be very important for you to understand what it means to be a great leader, how it shows up each and every day in order for you to be successful, and to have entities that will be profitable. That's what it's all about at the end of the day, right? And so part of my story is I have 2 sons and 1 husband, and that's all I can handle. 2 sons. And I had this dream, but I was afraid. I had seen the sister report in a dream. It was called the Sister Pact in my dream. I was invited to speak at an event on Capitol Hill for President Obama's first inauguration. And I saw this sister report resolution, but was pretty much afraid of what it was and didn't really understand. Fast forward some years, I finally got the courage to write my book, 51 Ways to Love Your Sister. But was still afraid because I had this amazing corporate career. But I will tell you, your soul, your spirit, the very essence of who you are, longs to do the thing that it was created to do. So even though I had all this success in corporate America, I was still restless. I still felt like there was something else that was missing. And so I finally got up the nerve to face my fears. How many of you know the fears that keep you paralyzed? How many of you are aware of them? Because sometimes we're not aware of them. So you know. One of my issues was I was afraid of dogs. You're afraid of dogs? I had a bad experience growing up. This guy would make his dog chase me every day. So I ran into trees and poles and all kinds of things, trying to get away from Buster. And he was ugly too. Ugly little dog, chased me, and I had this significant fear of dogs as a result. To the point where it was embarrassing from a business perspective. We go to people's homes, senior leaders' homes, and if they had a dog, I asked all these litany of questions. Do you have a dog? Do you keep your dog tied up? You know, will you tie him? Will you put him away if I come over? I mean, it was embarrassing. Because people love their dogs. How many of you have dogs? So you love your dog, right? Like another part of your family. So we go to my boss's house, and his dog looked like a bear. It was so big. It was one of those big huskies, a big head. It looked like a bear. What was it? Probably an Akita. I think that's what he said. And the dog got out of the room. and I almost tore that man's house up. And it was so embarrassing for me personally because they saw me at my most vulnerable because I was afraid of this dog. Now we're in a business setting, and I'm tearing this man's house up trying to get away from this dog. And of course, who was he going to come to? He came to me. Of all those people in that house, why did the dog come to me? He sensed my fear. He sensed my fear. And so I knew then that I had to overcome my fear. And so guess what I did? I bought a dog. I bought a dog. Now I was scared of him for 6 months, a little Bichon Frise, about this big. I was scared of him for 6 months. So I would throw the food, don't tell Peter. Anybody been here from Peter? Throw the food and run. Because I was scared of him. And then one day, I did something that I was praying that I could do. Because I had never done it before. What do you think I did? I touched him. And when I touched him, everything that I had conjured up in my mind about the experience was what? It was false. Because I thought all this negative stuff. So it was all false. I had made it up in my mind, and none of it was true. And guess what? Now he sleeps with me. I kicked my husband out of the room. And now the dog sleeps with me. So I went from this huge fear that literally controlled my life, to going to loving this dog in ways that I never imagined. Because I was able to conquer that fear, I was then able to there was nothing that would keep me from my dream. After I did that, that was a huge, important step in my journey of bringing my dreams to life. So I'm telling you this to share with you the little things that get in the way. The little things that keep you from doing the things that you know you should be doing. So you have to conquer those fears